All right, get ready to dive in. Today, we're taking you to those incredible islands of Thailand. We're going to be mapping out 2 months of island hopping around Ko Tao.
Ko Tao is really cool because you can dive if you want, but if you're not a diver, that's okay too. It's great for snorkeling, beaches, kayaking, even just relaxing. That
Yeah.
laid-back island vibe.
Yeah. I mean, I can already picture myself with a coconut on the beach, but before we get too far ahead of ourselves, where even is Ko Tao? How does it fit into this whole island hopping plan?
So Ko Tao is in the Gulf of Thailand. It's actually right by some of the more popular islands like Koh Samui and Koh Phangan. Just think palm trees, white sand, and those crystal clear waters. It's actually nicknamed Turtle Island.
Turtle Island.
Yeah. Not just because it kind of looks like a turtle from above, but because there are just tons of sea turtles there. You can see them snorkeling or diving.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm sold on the turtles.
Yeah.
But with 2 months to explore, let's talk beaches. Where are we starting?
I'd say Seri Beach is a great home base. You'll find most of the resorts, restaurants, and dive shops there. It's got that classic beach vacation feel, a little bit of energy, beach bars, fire shows at night, people getting massages right there on the beach.
Cerise sounds like a great place to start. But I'm already thinking about those sea turtles you mentioned. Where's the best snorkeling?
Oh, for that, you gotta hit My Had Beach. The coolest thing is you walk straight off the beach and boom, you're in this amazing coral reef. So many colorful fish. You might even see a black-tip reef shark. Don't worry, though, they're pretty harmless.
Okay, now we're talking.
Eh?
But I also know I'm going to want some quiet time, like just me, a good book, and the sound of the waves. Does Ko Tao have any more secluded beaches?
For sure. Bangkok is your spot if you're looking for peace and quiet. It's south of Seri, and it's just way more relaxed, perfect for unplugging and recharging.
Bangkok. Okay, I'm writing that down. I'm picturing myself doing some sunrise yoga right there on the beach. But let's say we want to go even further off the beaten path. What's Ko Tao's best-kept secret?
All right, this one is really special. Ao Luke. It's tucked away on the southwest coast, and you can get there by a little hike or by longtail boat. The water is crystal clear, you can snorkel, and there's a good chance you might even have the whole beach to yourself.
Wow. Okay, I'm officially daydreaming about those clear waters.
Yeah.
But Ko Tao is just the start of this island hopping adventure, right? Where are we heading next?
So just a quick hop north of Ko Tao, there's this tiny island called Koh Yuan. It's like straight out of a postcard. 3 little islands, all linked by a sandbar. They form this lagoon with the most crystal clear water you can imagine.
Ko Yuan sounds incredible. But what makes it so special? Something I wouldn't get on Ko Tao.
Okay, so Koh Yuan is privately owned, and they actually limit how many people can visit each day. That means you get to experience it without tons of crowds. It's perfect for a romantic getaway or just escaping the noise. You can actually get that perfect Instagram shot from the viewpoint without a ton of people in the way.
Fewer crowds and a pristine environment. Sign me up.
Okay, Koh Yuan is officially on the list. So, what's the next stop on our island hopping adventure?
All right, let's head over to Koh Samui, the biggest of these 3 islands. It's known for having a bit of everything. Vibrant nightlife, bustling markets, tranquil temples, quiet beaches, you name it.
Koh Samui sounds like it has something for everyone. But with so much to see and do, where should we even start?
Think of Koh Samui like a choose-your-own-adventure book. If you're looking for parties and beach clubs, head straight to Choang Beach. It's definitely the liveliest spot, and there are bars and clubs that are open all night long.
Choang Beach, okay, noted. But what if I'm in the mood for something a bit more low-key, a bit more charming?
Then Beaufort's calling your name. It has that old fishing village vibe, but with a touch of luxury, Picture strolling along the fisherman's village, checking out the shops, trying some street food, maybe even a romantic dinner right there on the beach.
Beaufort sounds amazing. But what if all I want is peace and quiet, those totally secluded beaches where I can just relax? Head up north to Mae Nam. It's known for being really serene with these long, pristine stretches of sand. The water is calm, you can lounge under a palm tree, read a book, take a dip in the water. Just pure bliss.
Mae Nam sounds like paradise. Okay, but I have to ask. I keep hearing about this other island nearby that's famous for full moon parties. Is that Koh Phangan?
You got it. Koh Phangan is known for the full moon party, but it would be a mistake to think that's all it has to offer. Beyond the party scene, it has incredible beaches, hidden waterfalls in the jungle, and even some amazing yoga retreats if you're looking for inner peace.
Okay, so Koh Phangan is more than just a party island. What are some of the beaches we can check out there?
If you want that picture-perfect beach, the soft white sand, the crystal clear water, you gotta head to Hadrin. It's the center of the full moon party, but on the other days, it's just this beautiful, calm paradise.
Hadrin, okay, so the best of both worlds. But what about those hidden gems? The beaches that feel like you've stumbled upon a secret escape?
Okay, for a secluded experience, you have to go to Bottle Beach. It's on the north coast, and you can only get there by boat or a pretty challenging hike through the jungle. It's a perfect escape from the crowds, and it's incredibly beautiful. Just imagine waking up to the sound of the waves with only palm trees and turquoise water as far as you can see.
Bottle Beach sounds magical.
Cool.
Definitely adding that one to the list. Before we move on, though, what else should we know about Koh Phangan?
While you're there, check out Thong Sala. It's the main port town, and it's got a cool vibe. Colorful markets, awesome street food, and all kinds of shops selling handcrafted goods and souvenirs. You can mingle with the locals, try some amazing Thai food, and really soak up the island's atmosphere.
Thong Sala, got it. Okay, so we've explored the islands, but I'm ready to see what the mainland has to offer. Where to next?
Let's hop over to Krabi. It's known for these incredible limestone cliffs, hidden lagoons, and some truly pristine beaches. Just picture those dramatic rock formations rising straight out of the turquoise water, perfect for rock climbing, kayaking, and exploring caves.
Krabi sounds amazing.
Yeah.
But with so much to see and do, where do we even start?
Okay, you absolutely cannot miss Railay Beach. It's like paradise found. It's only accessible by boat, which adds to that secluded, exclusive vibe. Huge limestone cliffs, hidden lagoons, beaches that are so perfect they look fake. It's a rock climber's dream, but even if you don't climb, you can relax on the beach, kayak, explore the caves, and soak up the scenery.
Railay Beach. Okay, I'm adding it to my list. But what if I'm craving a bit more adventure, something to get my adrenaline pumping?
If you're a serious climber, Tansei Beach is calling. It's a short boat ride from Railay, but it has this rugged, adventurous energy. It's almost like this little bohemian community of climbers and backpackers, nestled right in the middle of these massive cliffs and lush jungle.
Tansai Beach, okay. So we can climb there.
Oh, absolutely. Spend your days scaling those iconic limestone walls and then reward yourself with a swim in the ocean. And get this, you can actually hike from Railay to Tansei.
Wait, really? We can hike between the beaches?
Yep. It's a little challenging, but it's an adventure in itself. You'll hike through the jungle, over rocky terrain, and even through a few hidden caves. It's a great way to experience the raw beauty of Krabi's natural landscape.
Okay, hiking between Railay and Tansai is officially on the to-do list. This whole Krabi adventure is already moving up on my list of places I have to see, but I have to ask about this one place I keep seeing on Instagram, Maya Bay.
Ah, Maya Bay. It's that famous cove from the movie The Beach, right in the heart of Ko Phi. Picture sheer limestone cliffs, a lagoon with the most turquoise water, and white sand. It's stunning, but it's also really popular.
Yeah, I was going to ask about the crowds. Is it still worth visiting, even if it's crowded?
Here's a secret. Go early. If you arrive early in the morning, before all the day trippers show up, you can enjoy Maya Bay in peace. Plus, you might even see some blacktip reef sharks swimming around in the shallows before the crowds arrive.
Got it. Arrive early. Okay, Maya Bay is officially on the list, and arrive early is in bold. Before we go any further with Ko Phi, though, let's take a break and then come back to discover more mainland treasures. We're back and ready to keep exploring. Before the break, we were talking about Krabi, those incredible cliffs, and getting some tips on beating the crowds at Maya Bay. What other mainland treasures are we uncovering today?
Let's shift gears from the excitement of Krabi and tap into a different kind of adventure. Imagine stepping back in time and immersing yourself in one of the oldest evergreen rainforests in the world, Khao Sok National Park. We're talking 160 million years old.
Wow, 160 million years old. That's ancient.
Yeah.
What kind of experience are we talking about in a place that old?
Think towering limestone mountains piercing through this canopy of emerald green. Khao Sok is teeming with wildlife. Elephants, tigers, leopards, gibbons, and countless bird species all call this park home. It's a nature lover's paradise.
Okay, I'm already picturing myself trekking through the jungle, spotting exotic animals. What's the best way to experience Khao Sok?
Chalon Lake. This man-made lake right within the park is dotted with these towering limestone formations that rise dramatically from the water. You can kayak through this amazing landscape, explore hidden caves, and even spend the night in a floating bungalow.
Wait, did you say floating bungalows? Like, I could wake up surrounded by rainforest and the sounds of the lake.
Exactly. It's an experience you won't forget. Imagine waking up to the mist rising over the water, the calls of gibbons echoing through the trees.
Okay, Khao Sok National Park is officially on my list. Floating bungalows, ancient rainforest, incredible wildlife. It sounds like the perfect mix of adventure and tranquility. We're not done with the mainland yet, though, right?
Right. Let's journey south to Koh Lanta. It offers a much more laid-back and authentic Thai experience compared to the bustling energy of Phuket.
Okay, Koh Lanta, what's the vibe like there?
Think pristine beaches, lush mangrove forests, and a slower pace of life. Koh Lanta is known for its chilled-out atmosphere, perfect for escaping the crowds and truly unwinding.
Okay, I can already feel myself relaxing. But with limited time on Koh Lanta, which beaches should we prioritize?
Koh Tao Beach is a great place to start. It's the longest beach on Koh Lanta, with soft white sand, clear water, and a very laid-back vibe. Perfect for swimming, sunbathing, and enjoying long walks along the shore. You'll find a good mix of restaurants and bars right on the beach. Everything from fresh seafood to delicious Thai curries.
Koh Tao sounds amazing. But you know me, I'm always looking for those hidden gems, those more secluded beaches. Does Koh Lanta have any secret spots like that?
Of course! Head south to Klong Ninh Beach. It's much quieter, more off the beaten path. Imagine swaying palm trees, powdery white sand, and crystal clear water that's perfect for snorkeling. It's the kind of place where you can completely disconnect and reconnect with nature.
Koh Ninh sounds incredible. I'm adding that to my list. Koh Lanta has more than just beaches, though, right?
You're right. Koh Lanta is also home to Koh Lanta National Park. This protected area covers several islands and has some truly stunning landscapes. You can explore lush rainforests, discover hidden waterfalls, and you might even encounter some monkeys swinging through the trees.
Waterfalls, monkeys, a national park. Okay, Koh Lanta is quickly becoming my favorite stop on this itinerary. But what about cultural experiences? Anything we shouldn't miss while we're there?
Koh Lanta has this unique community of sea gypsies known as the Chow Lei. They have their own distinct culture and traditions. You can even visit their villages and learn more about their way of life.
Sea gypsies. That sounds fascinating. Yeah. Tell me more about the Chow Lei. What makes their culture so unique?
They've lived in harmony with the sea for centuries, relying on fishing and boat making for their livelihood. They have their own language, beliefs, and customs. Witnessing their way of life is a really eye-opening experience. It's a reminder of the diverse cultures that make Thailand so special.
I'm definitely adding a visit to the Chow Lei villages to my itinerary. It's so important to experience different cultures and broaden our understanding of the world. We haven't talked about diving since Ko Tao, though.
That's right. Koh Lanta is a great base for exploring some of the best dive sites in the Andaman Sea. If you want an unforgettable underwater adventure, you have to check out Hindang and Hin Muang.
Hindang and Hin Muang. Those names sound familiar. What makes them so special? I'm picturing colorful coral reefs, but what else is down there?
Hindang and Hin Muang are two underwater pinnacles, and they're known for having incredible biodiversity and visibility. Imagine diving alongside manta rays, whale sharks, and schools of colorful reef fish. It's a true underwater paradise.
Whale sharks. You've convinced me. Hindang and Hin Muang are on the list. My diving skills are a little rusty, though. Are these dive sites suitable for all levels?
Absolutely. There are sites around Koh Lanta for everyone, from beginners to experienced divers. You can easily find dive shops on the island that offer courses and guided dives to fit your needs.
That's good to know. It's all about finding the right experiences that match your comfort level and interests. We've spent a lot of time on the smaller islands, though. What about Phuket? It's Thailand's largest island, and I know it's a popular destination for a reason.
Phuket is this vibrant mix of everything: bustling beaches, nightlife, cultural attractions, and even national parks. It's definitely worth exploring, but it's important to choose the right area to match your vibe.
Okay, Phuket has a little bit of everything, but with so much to see and do, where should we start?
If you're looking for that classic Phuket experience, those energetic beaches, water sports, and endless entertainment options, Patong Beach is the place to be. It's basically the heart of Phuket's nightlife, with clubs and bars open all night long.
The Patong Beach, got it. Sounds like the place to be for those who want to party and soak up that lively atmosphere. What if I'm looking for a more relaxed beach experience, though?
Kata Beach. It's south of Patong, and it has a much more laid-back vibe. Imagine a beautiful stretch of sand, calm waters, perfect for swimming, sunbathing, and even taking some surf lessons. There are also great seafood restaurants right on the beach.
Surf lessons and fresh seafood on the beach. Sounds perfect. You mentioned that Phuket has luxurious options, too. Where should we go for a bit of pampering?
For a truly luxurious escape, head to Kharon Beach. It has some of the most luxurious resorts on the island, infinity pools, world-class spas, you name it. It's also great for shopping, with high-end boutiques and local markets.
Okay, beaches covered.
Yeah.
But what about those quintessential Phuket experiences? The ones that are truly bucket list worthy?
You cannot miss Phang Nga Bay. It's this stunning natural wonder with these towering limestone cliffs rising straight out of the water. It's truly breathtaking.
Phang Nga Bay. I've seen photos. It looks incredible. What's the best way to experience it?
A boat tour through Phang Nga Bay is a must. You'll cruise past those iconic limestone formations, explore hidden caves, and even get to kayak through the mangrove forests.
Kayaking through the mangroves in Phang Nga Bay. That sounds amazing. You mentioned James Bond earlier. What's the connection there?
One of the most famous landmarks in Phang Nga Bay is Ko Tao, also known as James Bond Island. It was featured in the movie The Man with the Golden Gun. It's a super iconic spot for photos. You can channel your inner secret agent as you explore the area.
James Bond Island. That's so cool. Okay, Phang Nga Bay is at the top of my Phuket list. What about cultural experiences, though?
Phuket also has some beautiful temples. Wat Chalong is the largest and most revered temple on the island. It's a stunning complex of buildings, golden statues, and intricate murals.
A temple amidst all that natural beauty. That sounds like a nice contrast. What kind of experience can we expect at Wat Chalong?
Wat Chalong is a place of peace and tranquility. Wander through the temple grounds, admire the architecture, and learn about Buddhist traditions. It's a great way to connect with the spiritual side of Thailand.
I'm adding Wat Chalong to my list. It's all about those moments of peace and reflection, even in the middle of a busy trip. We can't forget about the wildlife, though.
Absolutely. If you love nature, you'll want to visit Koh Tao National Park. It's a protected area of rainforest, and it's home to waterfalls, hiking trails, and even a gibbon rehabilitation center.
A gibbon rehabilitation center. Tell me more about this park.
Koh Tao is a great place to escape the crowds and just be in nature. You can hike through the rainforest, swim in the waterfalls, and even spot wildlife like monkeys and exotic birds. The Gibbon Rehabilitation Center is a really special place where they care for gibbons that have been rescued from the illegal pet trade.
That's amazing. It's great to see that there are organizations working to protect Thailand's wildlife. Okay, we've talked about beaches, temples, national parks. What else can we fit into our Phuket adventure?
Phuket is a shopper's paradise. For a massive mall with everything you can imagine, check out Central Festival Phuket. And for a more local experience, head to the Phuket Weekend Market. It's a bustling night market with street food, live music, and tons of local vendors. You can find handmade crafts, unique souvenirs, all kinds of stuff.
Shopping and street food. What a perfect combination. My shopping list is getting longer by the minute. Speaking of food, we're going to need to fuel up after all this exploring. What are some must-try dishes in Phuket?
Oh, Phuket is a foodie's dream. You'll find everything from super fresh seafood to spicy curries to delicious street food. One dish you can't miss is mee hokkien. It's a stir-fried noodle dish that's unique to Phuket.
Mee hokkien. What makes it so special?
It's this amazing combo of yellow hokkien noodles stir-fried with seafood or pork, plus veggies, and a special blend of spices. It's a real taste of Phuket.
Okay, mee hokkien it is. What about dessert? What's the sweet treat we have to try before we leave Phuket?
You can't go wrong with a classic Thai dessert like mango sticky rice. Sweet sticky rice, fresh mango, and a drizzle of coconut milk. It's just the right balance of sweet, creamy, and fruity.
Mango sticky rice it is. Before we leave Phuket, though, let's talk nightlife. What can we expect?
Phuket's nightlife is as diverse as the island itself. Patong is the center of the party scene, with tons of bars, clubs, and all sorts of entertainment venues. But if you're looking for a more laid-back vibe, check out Bangla Road. It's a pedestrian street, and it really comes alive at night. Live music, street performers, and just a really cool, contagious energy.
Bengal Road sounds like a fun time. With so much to do on Phuket, though, we need to make sure we have time to experience it all.
Right. Phuket's a big island, and you could easily spend your whole 2 months there. But remember, we still have Bangkok to explore.
Okay, Bangkok it is. What are the absolute can't-miss experiences in Bangkok?
Bangkok is a city that hits all your senses. It's a mix of ancient temples, bustling markets, rooftop bars, delicious street food. It's a city with something for everyone. To truly experience Bangkok, though, you need to dive into its heart and soul.
Bangkok sounds incredible. With limited time in the city, though, how do we even begin to tackle such a huge place?
Let's start with one of the most iconic landmarks in Bangkok, the Grand Palace. It's a huge complex of ornate buildings, golden spires, and intricate details. You'll get a glimpse into Thailand's rich history and royal heritage.
The Grand Palace. It's one of those places you see in photos and dream of visiting. What can we expect when we get there?
Imagine stepping back in time and wandering through the halls of the Grand Palace, admiring the details, and learning about the history of the Thai monarchy. It's a must-see for anyone visiting Bangkok.
The Grand Palace is definitely at the top of my list. But we can't forget about the temples. We've seen some amazing ones on the islands, but Bangkok is known for its temples too.
Bangkok has hundreds of temples, each with its own unique history and beauty. But one you absolutely cannot miss is Wat Arun, the Temple of Dawn. It's one of the most iconic landmarks in Bangkok. It has this towering prang decorated with colorful porcelain.
Well, Arun, the photos I've seen are stunning. What can we expect there?
Imagine climbing to the top of that central prang and enjoying panoramic views of the Chao Phraya River and the whole city skyline. It's especially beautiful at sunset.
Climbing to the top of Wat Arun at sunset. That sounds amazing. And then there's that other must-see temple, Wat Pho.
Ah, Wat Pho, home to the reclining Buddha. It's one of the largest and oldest temples in Bangkok, and it's a must-visit for anyone interested in Buddhist art and culture.
The reclining Buddha. It's such an iconic image. What can we expect to see at Wat Pho?
Picture this. A massive 46-meter-long golden statue of Buddha in a reclining position. His feet are even inlaid with mother of pearl. It's awe-inspiring.
A 46-meter-long Buddha. That's incredible. Okay, Wat Pho is on the list. I have a feeling Bangkok has more to offer than temples and palaces, though.
Bangkok never sleeps, and its nightlife is just as diverse as the city itself. You'll find rooftop bars with amazing city views, underground clubs playing the latest music. There's something for everyone.
Okay, Bangkok nightlife. Where do we begin?
For a truly authentic Bangkok nightlife experience, you have to check out Khao San Road. It's known as the Backpacker's Haven. It's a whirlwind of energy. Street food, bars, and travelers from all over the world.
Khao San Road sounds like an adventure. What kind of vibe are we talking about here?
Think street food vendors selling everything from pad thai to scorpion skewers, bars with live music and cheap drinks, and just this constant flow of people from all walks of life. It's a place to let loose, meet people, and experience the energy of Bangkok.
Khao San Road is on the list. What about something a little more chill, though?
For a more relaxed vibe, hit one of Bangkok's many rooftop bars. Imagine sipping on cocktails and enjoying panoramic views of the city. Those twinkling lights as far as the eye can see.
Rooftop bars with city views. That sounds like the perfect way to end a day exploring Bangkok. But we have to make sure we have enough time to experience it all.
You're right, Bangkok's a huge city. You could easily spend your whole 2 months there. But remember, we still have a whole month left on our Thailand itinerary. Stay tuned. We'll be back after a quick break to explore even more must-do experiences and hidden gems that will make your 2 months in Thailand unforgettable.
We're back and ready for the final stretch of our Thai adventure. I'm already feeling inspired to book my flight. We've explored those incredible islands and gotten a taste of Bangkok. But before we wrap up, let's talk about the practical stuff. How do we get around and make the most of our 2 months in Thailand?
Getting around Thailand is surprisingly easy and affordable. They have a great transportation system that works for every budget and travel style. For those long trips between islands or to the mainland, flying is definitely the best option. It's efficient, and there are a bunch of international airports.
Flying makes sense for the longer distances.
Yeah.
But what about when we want to enjoy the journey and take in the scenery?
Ferries are a great way to travel between the islands and along the coastline. Imagine cruising through those turquoise waters, the wind in your hair, island hopping from one paradise to the next. You might even spot some dolphins swimming alongside the ferry.
Okay, ferries sound fun and romantic.
Yeah.
But what about once we're on the islands? How do we get around and explore?
Each island has its own transportation options. On smaller islands like Ko Tao, renting a scooter is a popular way to get around. You have the freedom to explore at your own pace, discover hidden beaches, zip around the island.
Scooters sound like fun, but I've heard stories about the traffic in Thailand. Any tips for those of us who might be a little nervous about driving a scooter there?
Safety first, always. If you're not comfortable on a scooter, don't worry. Taxis are everywhere. And you can also find songthos. Those are the red trucks that act like shared taxis.
Songtos. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for those. They seem like a fun and affordable way to experience the local transportation. Let's talk about food for a minute. We've talked about a few must-try dishes, but with 2 months in Thailand, our taste buds are ready for a culinary adventure.
Thai cuisine is truly amazing. It's all about that balance of sweet, sour, salty, and spicy, all using super fresh ingredients. And the best way to experience it is through the street food.
Street food's where it's at, those authentic flavors and local specialties. What are some dishes we absolutely can't miss?
You can't go wrong with pad thai. It's a stir-fried noodle dish that's everywhere in Thailand. Savory rice noodles, chicken or tofu, eggs, peanuts, bean sprouts, and this tangy tamarind sauce. It's so flavorful.
Pad Thai is a classic for a reason, but what about something a little more adventurous?
If you're feeling brave, try Sum Tum. It's a spicy green papaya salad, super refreshing, and it will definitely wake up your taste buds. Shredded green papaya, chilies, garlic, tomatoes, and fish sauce. Sweet, sour, and spicy all at once.
Sumtum, okay. I'm a huge fan of curry too. What's a must-try curry dish?
Massaman curry is amazing. It's rich and flavorful with Muslim influences. Tender beef or chicken, potatoes, peanuts, and a creamy coconut milk broth. It's one of those dishes that just warms your soul.
Okay, I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. All that spicy food, though, you gotta stay hydrated. What are some unique Thai drinks we should try?
Besides the usual water and soda, Thailand has some awesome drinks. Chai yen, or Thai iced tea, is a classic. It's sweet and creamy, made with black tea, condensed milk, and spices. Perfect for a hot day.
Thai iced tea sounds refreshing. I love those fresh coconut waters you can get straight from the coconut, too.
Oh, that's a must. Nothing beats cracking open a fresh coconut and sipping that cool, sweet water. So refreshing, and it's great for staying hydrated.
Okay, our taste buds are happy, and we have our transportation figured out. What else should we know to navigate this beautiful country?
Remember to be respectful of the local culture and customs. Thais are incredibly welcoming and hospitable, but it's super important to show respect for their traditions and beliefs.
Respect is key when traveling anywhere. What are some specific things we should keep in mind in Thailand?
Dress modestly when visiting temples. Remove your shoes before you enter someone's home, and avoid pointing your feet at people or Buddha images. Also, it's customary to use your right hand when you're giving or receiving something, as a left hand is considered unclean.
Great reminders. It's all about being mindful and showing respect.
A smile goes a long way in Thailand, too. Thais are known for their warm smiles and friendliness. Even if you don't speak Thai, a simple smile can mean a lot.
A smile is a universal language. Are there any practical tips to help us navigate daily life in Thailand?
Always carry small bills and coins. It can be hard to get change for larger bills, especially at markets and street food stalls. And learning a few basic Thai phrases like hello, thank you, and excuse me, can go a long way in showing respect and appreciation for the local culture.
Great advice. It's those little things that can make a difference.
And one last thing, embrace the unexpected. Thailand's a country full of surprises. Things don't always go according to plan. But that's part of the adventure.
So true. It's all about going with the flow, being open to new experiences, and embracing those unexpected moments. Those are the things that make a trip unforgettable.
Exactly. So as you head off on your Thai adventure, remember to pack your sense of adventure, your respect for their culture, and your appetite for delicious food.
This deep dive has been amazing. I'm already dreaming of those beaches, temples, and markets. I feel so much more prepared and excited to experience Thailand for myself.
Safe travels, and may your trip be filled with wonder, discovery, and incredible food.
And all our listeners, thank you for joining us on this adventure through Thailand. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep diving deep into the world around you.